Hello, how is everybody? Welcome to NetGalley November. How's your weekend going? How's the start going for everybody? Are we reading? Are we reading? How many have we got done? How many? I've read 2 now. I'm feeling very smug about the fact that I read 2. My sprints today are only 2 hours. So the aim is to review the 2 arcs that I've read. But yeah, how is everybody? Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Dee Dee, but sometimes I go by Miss Virtue. So if you've heard somebody say Miss Virtue, that's me. Hey, hi, how are you? Welcome. If you are new, feel free to pop your name in the or introduce yourself in the chat. You're more than welcome. This month is looking to be a good month. It's looking to be a good month. You are being spoilt. I think we're all being spoiled. All these sprints. I don't know about you, but they're helping. I was definitely on this morning. Smut before church. Just know. I prayed because it wasn't good smut. At least if it was good smut, it would be worth it. But it wasn't good smut. But we are where we are. Sometimes you get books that they look interesting, and then you read them and you're like, But that's what all this is what this is for. So again, welcome. I'm loving it. This is definitely keeping me motivated. So with that in mind, I'm going to say that, so to my sprints, because they are short, I'm hoping to squeeze in two 45-minute sprints, and they will be review sprints. So for those of you who are stateside, who are just waking up, feel free to start your day, get a coffee, get some breakfast, do all those things, and then we can maybe come together and say how we're liking our book so far and write some reviews. How does that sound? I'm hoping that sounds good. And then after this, I don't have the train feature, so unfortunately we're gonna have to manually go over to Coda next. We're gonna have to walk. We can't go on the train, unfortunately, not yet. That'll be in the future. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. I'm loving all of these sprints and meeting everybody and seeing what people are reading and adding more. Also, so I said this yesterday, just in case you are new here and you are thinking, what is NetGalley? And I'm new. I don't think I'm gonna get any arcs. I set up my account, I think in March of this year. And I have altogether 17 arcs. Some of them were added this weekend, so it's just that. And my percentage is at 0, but I'm still being approved. So I want that. I say that so that it encourages people who are interested in requesting and thinking, oh, I'm not going to be approved because I'm new or my percentages is low. I'm not going to get any. You will. Also, Vanessa has shared this, and I believe Nicole has also echoed this. If you do the read it now, request the read it now arcs and review those are very helpful and percentage boosters. Also, like we did this morning, we read the short novellas or short books. Get those quickly out of the way, and Bob's your uncle, your percentage will go up. So that's what I'm doing. I just recently finished a cookbook. That's another one. You don't have to just read fiction books. You can also do coloring books. I don't know if there's coloring books. Is there? I'm I may be making it up, but I reviewed a cookbook. It was good. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to do at least one of the cocktails, because, you know, the last time when we did, what was it, Arcade August, some of us were on stream with some alcohol. Not me, because I'm the good one. Angel, this Halo, and it got a little bit out of hand. But there's some drinks in this that we could potentially try out together and see if they're good. But you know what? I've done some talking this morning. It's not morning, it's afternoon. See, it's a Sunday though, so there you go. But yeah, let's see who we've got here, who we've got in. We've got Vanessa. Hey Vanessa, thank you for this morning. I know it was super early for you. If I could have done it, I would have, because I know it was early, but maybe next week, maybe, hopefully, we'll see. But thank you, Vanessa. That was that smart. Well, it's ingrained. But as always, Vanessa's always gracious and lovely. I'm just saying hey to Vanessa. We've got Ven. Hi, Ven. How are you? Are you at work this weekend? What have you got planned? I know you're not buying any new ones. Do you have any ARCs that you've got that you would like to share? You know, we have Shauna. Hey, Shauna. And Shauna's currently at Tesco. Then we'll be doing some really nice. But do you know what, Shauna? You're brave. I can't. That's the one. Considering I used to work in retail, I don't know what it is about Tesco, but Tesco on the Sunday is, I can't do it. It's not my jam. We have Livia. Hey, Livia, how are you today, darling? How is your weekend going? And Vanessa is tuning in from the shower. Nice. Make sure you get all of those crevices, you know, be scrub all that smut from you. All that dirty rubbish smut. I'm joking. It wasn't rubbish. It just wasn't good. It could have been, I don't want to say with a little bit of editing, it would have been better. It read, what did we said it read quite Wattpad. I've never been on Wattpad. But yeah, it read very, I'm not used to writing smart, but this is my introduction. So yeah. We have Nicole. Nicole is the reason why we're doing all of this. And if it wasn't for the fact that I love Nicole, you know, no, I'm joking. I'm really kidding. We have lovely Nicole. And it's popping in to say hi. You're welcome. I'm here. I even rushed back. I was like, I've got to go. No, I'm joking. But yeah, Vanessa says these sprints are yeah, they are motivation, definitely motivation. And it was a 2-star mark. Yeah, it's very, very anticlimactic. There was no happy ending, at least not for us. And thank you. Nicole is saying, don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, and subscribe. If you want to take part in the chat and let us know what you're reading, how you're finding all of the sprints, and please subscribe. Subscribe to all of us. Everybody's link is in the description bar or in the description box. If it's not, let me know and I will update it. But subscribe to everybody. As Coda said last night, we're not trying to like get a whole coup going on and like get a whole bunch of you. It's literally just to, you know, to stop some unwanted attention entering the chat, so we can keep it a safe space. And Nicole says, perfect to this being a review session. Yeah. We have to walk to Codas, I'm afraid. Soz. It would be nice to be on the train. We'll get there faster, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to walk. My bads, soz. Nicole says it's 11 p.m. here now, and it's tucked in bed, ready to have a couple of hours, a little bit more than that, I hope. But yeah, you get some rest. Tomorrow's a long day. Oh, actually, you've got, yeah, because might be evening my time, but yeah, you'll be on in a few. So yeah. Good night. Get some good sleep. We've got Ven saying, I don't have NetGalley, but do have some ARCs from elsewhere to get to this month. Perfect. Yes, just because we're saying it's NetGalley November doesn't mean that you cannot partake if you have ARCs from elsewhere. Feel free. And in fact, we welcome it. If you do have those, feel free to share so we know what's coming up. You know, because we all love a good book to add to the TBR. We have Zach. Hello. How are you today? Welcome. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you on my channel, along with Delara. Hello, welcome. What are we reading today, or reviewing? If you're going to review some. We have Cherie. Good morning. How are you? Cherie is starting More Than This, the second book in the Davenport series. Nice. I know Kida is also reading that. I haven't read the first book yet. I still got to get to it. If you could see what's surrounding me, I'm literally like encased by books, because this month I went on well, not this month, last month. I bought a number of books. It was unplanned, but I like randomly just looked up and was like, that's a lot of books. I don't know where I'm putting them because my bookshelves are full. So I'm gonna stay in my fort made of books, and I don't know, I'm happy with it. So my mom might not be, but you know, parent children, they can be testy at times. Ven says, I am off until Tuesday, managed to squeeze some even. Nice. Yes, you need some rest. Get some rest. We have Steph. Hello, how are you? Thank you. Welcome. Hopefully you can get some good motivation today. Good sprints. Again, like I said, it's be short and sweet. I'm just like, I'm not short, but I'm sweet. Hopefully you'll find out. Livia said, I signed for NetGalley only the other day, saw some interesting books in the read now section, so I'm happy to have finally done it. Yes, welcome. Good. Have you read any of them? How are you finding them? Feel free to share the titles in the chat or in the Discord. The Discord is also lit. Again, we're having some good conversations over on the Discord, so you are again more than welcome to pop over there. There is also some buddy read channels. We had some interesting Discord about Take Two this morning, so yeah, don't forget to check out the Discord. We have Sasha. Welcome. Popped into Vanessa Sprints as I was editing, now waiting for video to export, but it's 11 p.m, so I'm going to go to sleep, but keep you on. Thank you, darling. Sasha is also a lovely host, taking part in NetGalley. I mean, that's a sentence. It might be, the words might be in the wrong place, but there you go. Sasha is also a host for NetGalley November. That sounds a bit better. Make sure to check them out. Ven says, I have an arc of a lit RPG. I've heard this phrase before. Ven, expand, because I don't know what the full meaning is. Called Our Comeback Tour is Slaying Monsters to Get To, as well as Tab's Terrible Third Eye by Isaac Thorne, but I have more time on that one. Okay, nice. Yes, but I've seen that lit RPG. I can't remember what it refers to. So if you could share that for us, that would be great. Delara says, I'm reading The Grandest Game. How are you finding it? Ben says, today's plan is to actually record, though a thought of book sounds like listen, I'm old, Ben. My balance is not what it used to be, so I don't know about it being a good idea. But I mean, I'm not displeased about it. But I shared this with Kida and Jaleesa yesterday, but I finally got this is not a not, by the way, finally got a good copy of this. And I don't know if anybody does this when they get their new books, but you sniff them. This smells heavenly. Like literally, I was like this all evening. I looked like a fiend, like a fiend doing it, because I was just like giving it a good. It smells like talcum powder. That's the only way that I can describe it. It's like this. It's got like this talc fragrance to it that I clearly like. I don't know if I should admit that on the internet, but there you go. Good morning, Elena. How are you? What have you got planned to read today? We have Spiders Booktubes. Welcome. What is your name? What would you like to be called? I believe this is the first time I'm seeing you on my channel. Spiders says, I have 4 backlog NetGalley books to read, but right now I'm finishing up a graphic novel called Something's Killing the Children and Riley Sager's Middle of the Night. I picked up Middle of the Night the other day, despite the fact that I've seen pretty much everybody on the internet say that this was not a good book. But if you started it, let me know how you were finding it. We have Francesca. Good morning. Yes, good morning, evening, night. Oh yeah, it's definitely one of those reviewing the god awful smart. But yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And the thing is, when I don't know if you guys do this when you are, especially if you're reading a book to review, how critical are you? Do you give it grace? Do you give it more grace than you are like if you just picked up a I'm going to say traditionally published or a book that's already published and out there already? Because I felt highly critical, but I was like reading this, I was like, this isn't good. I can't be the only one that thinks this isn't good. Like, no. And like, if I don't know, I feel bad because I know Vanessa gave it 2 stars. To me, that's it. It's more than what it's worth. But yeah. Francesca is also starting Ape and Essence by Aldous Huxley. What is Ape and Essence about? That sounds interesting. And Nightbot is reminding us to make friends with the like button, please. Thank you. Elena will be reading Water Memory by Daniel Pine. Made it to page 46. 7 chapters read and 13% into the book. Nice, nice. And Nightbot is reminding us to subscribe if we want to take part in the chat. Yes. Aqua? How do you say your name? Because I'm bad with names, so apologies. Lit RPG means that, that's it. That game mechanics are incorporated in the story. Example, leveling up skills and such. Yes, thank you. Where did I recently hear this? But thank you. I knew what it is. Thank you. Zach says, I'm going to be reviewing Seduced and Spanked by Her Lesbian Professor by Luna Fury and Shagged in the Bookshop by Cornelia Quick. Both were good, but the first one was super intense, by the way. Ooh. Seduced and Spanked. I mean, I'm not surprised. I like that. I don't know why. I love that. I love those titles. Ven says, never read one. I believe they are fantasy / sci-fi books, but are kind of presented more like a video game with character stats informing the story, but not in the same way that Now, Ven, we are adding more stuff. What this is? It COR adventure book is? That is what's that? What's that? Help. Fen says, I have read volume 1 of Something is Killing the Children. Really liked it. Can't buy anything else now until March. Yeah. I mean, I would love to join you on the read only what you own. But I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to lie to myself. I've done that for previous years. I refuse to do it again. I need to be honest. And I like books. Ven says Dungeon Crawler Carl is the lit RPG one that seems to be everywhere at the moment. Maybe that's what I've heard. But yeah. Spider says, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm halfway through. Sega's a favorite of mine, but a lot of people don't like him. My name's Stephanie, but there are so many I go by. Spider is okay, to avoid confusion. No problem. Let me know which one you prefer. If you prefer Stephanie or Spider, I will call you what you prefer. Ven says, choose your own adventure. I don't know why I didn't guess that. But yeah. And we are, oh, no, we're not. I was going to say we are at the end. Oops, there we go. Francesca says, I think I give it more grace than if it's already out there because someone should have said or done something. I have no idea what it's about. I just wanted to investigate how Aldos writes without. Is that LSD? Oh wait, were they under the influence when they wrote? Is that a thing? Interesting. Ooh. Stephanie says, I just found your lovely network of sprinters after a year of searching for sprints, and for some reason, none coming up. Sprints help me avoid burnout. Nice. Are you aware that there is a sprint spreadsheet, Stephanie? I don't believe that's linked in the description, but I will add that. Or if anybody, I don't know who's here right now that has mod privileges to add the link to the spreadsheet, but I'll add that. So if you, I mean, for pretty much the whole of November, you will be guaranteed sprints, NetGalley November sprints. After that, there's sprints going on all the time, but there is a spreadsheet that the lovely Vanessa created and Coda helps maintain along with Christina and Katie. I will pop that in. So if you do want to find other sprinters, that would be a good place to look. But we have got to the end of the comments. We are almost at 1:30. I'm going to get us into our first sprint. Like I said, they're short sprints. So feel free, if you are just waking up, to get yourself a coffee, make some breakfast, do whatever you need to do, and we'll get your day started. I hope that sounds good to you. I like this. I like this one. No, there we go. That's the one that I wanted. Francesca says, yeah, he was under the influence when writing Brave New World. I'm about 80% sure Alan Watts said it, so it must be true. Oh, okay. Nice. Interesting. Wow, that's great. Okay. Let me know how you find it afterwards. That's very interesting. Yeah. Anyway, happy sprinting. I will see you in 45. Welcome back. How was that sprint for you all? I've added the link to the sprint spreadsheet for those who are new here and just want to check out some sprints. I didn't do any reading. I'm reviewing, so I've pretty much finished my review for. So the cookbook I was reading is called Harlem Brew Soul, by Celeste Beatty. So I've just popped, like I've updated Goodreads. I don't know if you guys do this, but you know, like when you write your review, you read it, and like you're like, am I doing this justice? And because I actually really enjoyed this cookbook, and it's I was saying to Nicole yesterday that it's weird for me to say that I've enjoyed a cookbook, because typically you don't think, at least for me, those two words don't go together. Like, oh, I really enjoyed reading a cookbook, but this has been a really interesting experience, in the sense that Celeste, she just weaves this history through the cookbook that if you go even if you go straight to the recipes themselves, you know, she has little tidbits and just background about her family that is very, very interesting. So I've liked that. I'm having, though, a hard time rating it, because typically with non-fiction, I don't like to rate them. I used to, like with memoirs and all of that, I used to, but then I stopped, just because how do you rate somebody's experience? But I guess with this, if you don't like the pictures, you don't like the recipes, or it's not laid out, it's quite easy to do that. But I'm finding that there isn't much that I disliked about it, but I just don't think it needs just a little bit, you know, like just a little bit more salt, just a little bit more pepper. It's one of those, but I'm wondering whether or not I'm doing it a disservice, not giving it a 4-5, because really and truly it's more to do with me than it is necessarily the book. Does that make sense? Has anybody else experienced that when like reviewing a book? Anyway, let's see what you guys have been up to. Vanessa has showered and is clean, and so is the shower. That's good. We like a clean body and clean shower. And Vanessa is going to walk the pup and have breakfast. Nice. My breakfast was very uneventful, but it always is. I need to think about lunch, but I'm not really hungry. But yeah, there we go. And here is the link to the sprint spreadsheet. Nightbot is reminding us to make friends with the like button and to subscribe if you want to take part in the chat. And I'm saying to Vanessa, so fresh, so clean. We have Luna. Good afternoon, Luna. How are you? How was India? Welcome home. Ben is saying hi to Luna, and Luna is smiling at Ven. We've done that already. I'm going to skip Nightbot. Shauna is back from Tesco and is getting a late lunch. We have Beatrice. Hello, good afternoon. How are you? I'm good. Just my arm. My arm is still a little problematic, but we're getting there. Slow but steady. Beatrice just had lunch. We'll do some stretches before my back has been, because her back has been killing. And after that, we'll film for a bit. Okay, nice. Are you able to share what you're filming? Can we know? Can we get a sneak peek? Are we allowed to know? Luna needs a cuppa. A cuppa sounds nice, actually. Yeah, cup of tea. Cup tea. Obviously. Did anybody else watch My Fair Lady? Or is it just me? I was obsessed. Shauna says Tesco was so busy and not good for anxiety, but got Sunday roast, so I'm happy. Do you know what? I have been talking, because this is my first weekend home. Like in the last few weeks, we've been at the house, and so this is my first Sunday, like not having to go, and I really wanted a roast, but I don't have any lamb, because I was gonna do lamb, and I just could not be bothered to go to the shops last night. So we will have it next week. But I'm jealous. What do you have with your roast? What's the must-haves for your roast? Luna says the NetGalley November is probably something I should take part in. I need to get around to read some of my ARCs. Yes, this is a great motivation. We've got sprints all month round. All month round for the whole of the month. There you go. Words. Feel free, jump on it. Courtney is here. Good morning, Courtney. How are you today? I popped into your sprints and said hi. I don't know if you saw my comment, but I did say hi, and I did make friends with the like button. Ven managed a rare one take recording which never happens. Wow. I'm hoping to film some content this weekend. Who am I? It was meant to be a few weeks ago, but life happened. So we are going to do it this week. So yeah, let's see. I'm happy for you. One take, Ven. Nice. Shauna had leftover pizza from last night for lunch and watched a bit of YouTube. Nice. Vanessa says, dog is walk now, cooking a cheese omelette. Ooh, that sounds, yeah, nice. Vanessa says, rate your enjoyment out of 5. Yeah, see, enjoyment. I don't know. How can you say you enjoy? I mean, I liked it. I think because it's got some fantastic illustrations in the cookbook, and as a novice illustrator, it's one of the things that just stood out to me. I really, really liked it. I mean, I wish there was some real photos of finished dishes, and I have put that in my review. So but I'm like, is that enough to knock off a point? Because with even on Goodreads, even if I was to say like 4.5, it would be a 5. So I mean, I could say that technically, because you can't do half. But yeah, I felt it was a good cookbook. Livia posted on IG and read a little of Soul to Heal by Opal. Is it Renee? Ren? I hope to finish it today. Hopefully we've got sprints all day for you, Livia. So you've got this. Courtney says, to rate your reader experience, so how you feel is valid no matter the acclaim of the book. True. And it's kind of echoing what Vanessa is saying. Yeah. Vanessa says, all ratings are subjective, so a 5-star for you might not be for someone else. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's very true. And I try to but I don't know. With books that are already out, it doesn't matter. But I feel, I mean, technically this book is already out as well. I don't know. I feel a little responsible, but yeah, I probably will do it on experience. Steph says, been reading The Serpent and the Wolf during these morning sprints. Who's that by? Who's that by? That's interesting. Hi, Haley. Haley. That's what we're gonna say. I'm not gonna tease Vanessa anymore. How are you? Haley made chili, which is in the slow cook. I need to decide. I've gone bright all of a sudden. I need to decide what we're having for dinner. I was thinking lasagna soup, but I didn't take the mince out of the freezer, so that's probably a no-go. Hello, is it Rayanne? Rayanne, how are you today? Just woke up and ready to read. Fantastic. What are you reading today? Please share. Feel free to share. And Zach says that was a shower sprint for them too. Nice. Yes. So fresh, so clean. Vanessa says, I might lay in bed and read. Yeah, nice. You got up early, so you deserve it. Haley says, the cat Lily broke the cat flap. She's allowed out, but the other one, Skitty, isn't. So I've been playing doorman for her since I had to lock the cat flap, but she got impatient and broke it. Oh, wow. Listen, cats will do what they want to do. I am technically a dog person. I would fight with a cat. I don't, because their personality, they're feisty. Cats are feisty. And so I don't think I could deal with the sass. Give me a dog. But listen, I had a friend, and I called her cat the most disrespectful cat that I knew, because this cat would roll her eyes at everybody. Didn't matter how nice you were, the cat would roll her eyes at everybody. And I was like, but I mean, anyway, I'm getting off tangent. But yeah, cats, don't mess with cats, you know. Shauna says, I have roasters, Yorkshire pudding, mashed potatoes, cauliflower, and carrots. No meat for me. Yeah, I know you're a vegetarian. Do you make your own Yorkshire pudding, or do you buy them? Stephanie is saying to Haley, I was debating on making chili tomorrow. I love chili season. Yeah, nice. Vanessa says, it's sounding like a 3.5, 4-ish stars for you, but that's based on what my rating is and what I'm hearing from you. It's definitely in, I wouldn't say for 3.5. That's a bit low. It's definitely in that 4-ish area. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's around that 4. Zach says, mashed potatoes and mushroom gravy is my favorite part of a roast dinner that I make. Oh, I've never had mushroom gravy. That sounds delicious. I'm saying that as somebody who is not necessarily a fan of mushrooms, but mushroom gravy. How do you make that, Zach? Considering I was reviewing a cookbook, this is fitting. How do you make that? Share, please, if you're willing. Vanessa says, if I have a 4.5, I round up on Goodreads and write 4. Yeah, same. I've started doing that. I didn't used to write my actual. I don't even write my actual reviews in Goodreads. I just put what the stars. But I've recently been doing that because I looked at it and I was like, this isn't a true reflection. Because I think with Serpent and the Wings of Night, I put 4 stars, but it's actually a 4.25 for me, really. It might actually be more, the truth be told. But yeah. Vanessa says, rain sounds like rain. Okay, yeah. Steph says it's by Rebecca Robinson. Serpent and the Wings of Wolf. Not Wings of Wolf. Serpent and the Wolf. The Serpent and the Wolf. What's that about? I'm interested. I'm just nosy. Courtney says, I'm making salad for breakfast. Huh. I've never had salad for breakfast. I've had like dinner for breakfast. Like I've done the whole eat like a king, eat like a prince, eat like a pauper thing, like the other way around. But I've never had a salad for breakfast. Interesting. Vanessa says, I'm craving a salad. Oh, my time is going to go off soon. Let's pause that. We don't need to be interrupted. Ryan. Ryan is reading some Spy Family right now. Oh, what volume are you on? I finished my book last night and need to chill. My eyes are still puffy from crying. Oh, don't cry. I hope we give you something to smile about today, Ryan. Hugs. Shauna says, I bought the Yorkshire puddings this time, but I have made them before. I mean, Yorkshire puddings from the shop, they're not bad. They're not bad. But we do like a homemade. I've started making like the big giant ones and then putting my roast inside. Like I forget what the carvery place does it like that, but that's nice. Like a plate, basically. Haley says, I love slow cooker seasoned stews and casseroles. Anything I can make in the morning, because I hate cooking when I'm hungry. When I'm hungry. I just want low effort food. Exactly. That's true. We have Ross. Hello, Ross. How are you? I'm Ross and new to your channel, Dee. I'm reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. How are you finding it? It's on my list. Listen, my physical TBR is it is what it is. It is what it is. And that's all that's going to be said about that. I will get to them when I get to them. And the new books that come in, the old books, I just have to deal with it. Ryan says, I'm about to start volume 6. I'm all good. The book was sad. And Ryan, we are kindred spirits. Listen, I don't know when it started, but I cry even if I'm happy. And I'm like, oh, why? But yeah, I'm a crier as well. Delara says, I spent first sprint cooking and eating nice. There is a rule. I'm not a stickler on mine, but definitely on coders. There is a rule. If you talk about food, you've got to say what you're eating. I was talking, we've got coders popping in. Zach says the mushroom gravy is mostly either beef or chicken stock, depending on what the meat was. 3 pounds of fresh sliced mushrooms, drippings, and from the pan that I cooked whatever meat's in, and flour and cornstarch to thicken. I see this vegetable stock sometimes. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Nice. That really sounds. I want a roast dinner now. I wonder if I don't want to go. Me and Sunday shops. We don't. I worked on a Sunday, and I hated it. So I don't like to go out on Sundays if I can help it. Good morning, Coda Bear. How are you? Coda is saying good morning to friends. Coda just woke up and forgot to set the clocks back before bed, so I totally thought I was late again at first. Oh no. Woo. And Coda says, I love mushrooms. Ross says, I'm really enjoying the Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It's a cozy book. Nice. I can relate, Dee. My TBR list is crazy too. Yeah, I really need to. No. We don't. Listen, Ross, sweetheart, I will never tell you to stop. New books need love too. They need love too. So, never stop. Never stop being you. I'm just playing. Dolores says it's a Turkish dish called kisir. Did I say it right? It's like a really cool and spicy salad with a type of rice. Ooh, that sounds nice. Oh, we've got another salad. I like a salad. I like a good salad, but I just never thought of it for like breakfast. I don't have salad stuff. Look at me. Can you tell that I'm easily influenced? Like, ooh, salad, nice. Mushrooms, nice. Russ is laughing. This again, babes. If you like it, I love it. So go for it. I will never tell you no. Thank you, Brain. Right. So we have half an hour until we are unfortunately going to have to make the trek over to Coda. So we've got one of two things to do, like a really quick, super, like maybe like a toilet break sprint, or we could just keep chatting until it's time to go over. It's entirely up to you. I don't mind, because all I've got to do is the review. I need to do the review for the. Actually, I won't. Actually, should I show you some? Let's show you. Let's do some show and tell of the some of the, like, I don't know if I can pull it. Can I pull it up on here? Yeah, I can. Put it, some of the recipes that like really spoke to me from the book, because they, and show you some of the illustrations as well. I don't know what this means, but okay. I use Adobe Digital Editions to read my ARCs online. Not online, on my desktop. I have noticed that if I don't, so if once I download from NetGalley, I've noticed that if I don't convert the ACM files immediately, I don't have access to them. So there's a couple of books. No, there's one book that I cannot read anymore because it didn't get sent to my Kindle and the file is now expired. So if you do download to your device, your laptop, make sure to convert it straight away. You don't want to be like me. So share. Ooh. How do I do this? Present. Let's have a look. I normally there we go. Hold please while I sort out my laptop. There we go. So this is the book. So this is what the, I really like. I think the cover was actually, oh no, this isn't the cover that is I think the released version, but so, like I said, some of the illustrations, is it gonna work, in the book are so good. Like this might be because, again, like I said, somebody who's like into illustrating, it really spoke to me. But I found this to be, I don't know, just so good. Like unfortunately I can't like go to pages without skipping through it. And like this was all a really interesting backstory on like beers and crafts, like craft beers and ales and all of that. We've got like really lovely illustrations like this, and you've got some of the food as well. So these are, so you had cocktails at the beginning. Like, could you not imagine this as like an illustration just hung up on your wall? I like that. I like the vibrancy of it. You know, and like this, and then even with some of the recipes, let me see if I can, let's see where we end up. Hold on, can I get it on this one? So on some of the recipes here, like they've got she added just some a little bit like history or like little tidbits or just some commentary about where the recipe kind of stemmed from. But I don't know. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. So that was, I found this to be fun. But that just might be me. That might just be me. So yeah. Where did we? Oh, I didn't say. I didn't say. Oh, there we go. Francesca read 30 pages so far. This book is too weird to explain. Been Googling just to understand. Me not knowing who Michael Faraday is. Do I know who that is? I don't think I know who that is either. Share, who is Michael Faraday? Why does the name sound familiar? But I don't know who that is. So you're in good company. Zach says, I made Montreal chicken thighs last night, which I roasted and coated in flour and McCormick Montreal chicken season. Montreal chicken thighs. Oh, I was going to say, why are we talking about food? But I just did read a cookbook. Oh, I want all of this. I want all of this. Coda says, oh my God, why are you talking about food already? I mean, I need bacon in my life. Stat. Bacon. Can you see again? Just to mention, I'm surprised I'm not salivating on the screen. Like, that's a good thing. Zach says the closest thing to a breakfast salad I made is a fried egg sandwich with spinach, tomato, and onion. Yeah, the spinach is the salad. I love that, Zach. That's my. Sometimes that be a good salad though. Spanish. We've got Nightbot reminding us to hydrate. Sip, hydrate. You got to drink your water and what? Mind your business. Do you know what? I love this little thingy. This little stopper thing. Ask me why I got it. Again, influenced because I just did. Haley says, do you make any of the recipes from the cookbooks you review to see how it turns out before you post the review? See, I wanted to. So this is the only cookbook that I've reviewed so far. And I was saying that I really wanted, not necessarily the actual meals, although I do want to try out one of them. I was thinking of doing one of the cocktails in it, but these streams are a little bit too early for an unhinged DD. So I will definitely try a couple of them on stream at some point and share. So that's the plan at some point. And Nightbot says, if you find the sprints helpful, please consider sharing the link. We're always happy to make new friends. We are. And also, please subscribe to all of the hosts for NetGalley November. We have sprints happening all month. And they are all fantastic, lovely people. Stephanie says to Coda, right, it's only 9:30 a.m. here and I'm ready for dinner with all this Sunday. Right, listen. Food is life. I remember my dad used to say something about food, but I don't want to say it. It's too early. But yeah. And Coda says, laughing out loud, cocktails is misspelled. It's on purpose. She does that throughout the book where she alternates between like the proper spelling of things, which in some instances was good. And Vanessa says, how was it spelled? Cocktails, yeah. I see, cocktails. Yeah, there's you can have a load of stories involving cocks. And you see, Vanessa says they're telling the tale. They are. Courtney says, lovely illustrations, aren't they? I really enjoyed the If anything, it's 5 stars just for the illustrations. Coda says, see, I told you I don't look for these things. Yeah. About the aubergine. Aubergine. Olivia is laughing. Yeah, cocktails. Francesca says, me sitting down for story time. Story time. Have you got a cup of tea? Are you comfortable? You know. Vanessa says, I just ate breakfast, but I'm so hungry. I'm not sorry. I was about to say I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Is your belly rumbling? Is it talking to you? I'm sorry. I'm not. I kind of am. A little bit, maybe. Michael Faraday is some sort of scientist. Oh. Okay. Coda is laughing at Vanessa. Also, by the way, FYI, if you're new here and you don't know who Coda is also a lovely host this November and is who we are going to next. Vanessa says, I'm eating a cup of rice now. My mind did a funny thing and I was like, a cup of rice? Why are you eating a cup of rice? But I get it. I get it. Zach says, Michael Faraday invented the Faraday cage, which is a wire mesh cage to block electromagnetic waves. I'm pretty sure he was a physicist. I said that in one take. Ooh, look at me. One take Dee Dee. Because I'm notorious with words, as in not saying them correctly. Interesting. Thanks for that, Zach. Coda says, spinach. And Coda is headed to the shower. See you all in 25 minutes. Will it be? It'll be 19 minutes now, but who's counting? Vanessa says, I think Coda could become a plant. Yeah. If he, yeah, I do too. I do too. I actually have to, that reminds me, I need to repot some of mine. My variated monstera was doing so good. Oh, I call her Vignette. And she was doing so good. And then all of a sudden, she's just, I don't know what's happened, but my plant babies are not doing good. Livia's hungry now. I'm still not sorry. But for the sake of being polite, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Have we got snacks? I'm surprised that Nightbot hasn't come in with all this food talk and asked us if we've got snacks. Haley says, I have chocolate chip cookies that I made on sprints the other day. I love when past me comes through like this. Yes. Are they special chocolate chip cookies? Or are they just normal chocolate chip cookies? You know, do they have a special ingredient? I'm just playing. Livia says, I think I'll make myself a cup of tea. Cup tea. Coda is laughing. Zach says, also the mesh in the door of a microwave is designed to block the specific wavelength of microwaves. Oh, is that what Michael did? Zach, you are a fountain of information. I'm loving this. I would never Google this for myself, but this is interesting. Coda says loads of cocktails. There's loads of cocktails. There's definitely loads of cocktails in the book and in real life. Vanessa says, I don't need the tales. Some stories are better than others. They're better than that one that we read this morning, that's for sure. Vanessa is laughing. Coda says, Vanessa, that's where we store them. Ooh. Where? What did I miss? My brain has already gone past that. Haley says, not me singing DuckTales theme. Cocktail. That's going to be today's thing on my sprint. Cocktails, right? How many times can we say cocktails? I can't even think of the DuckTales theme song now. I was going to sing something else, but I don't think. I mean, I'm not monetized, so it really doesn't matter at this point. I could probably sing anything and say anything regarding that, and it'd be fine. Oh, and then Vanessa is laughing. See, Nightbot said it. Thankfully, finally, it's time for a snack break. Just remember to make it nutritious as well as delicious. Yes. Yes. Livia is laughing. Coda is laughing at Haley. Stephanie says, when police take a phone for evidence, they put them in a Faraday bag to avoid remote tampering. Stephanie, really? Stephanie, have you updated your name, your username? Did you have Stephanie in brackets before? Because if you had it before, I'm like, why did I not see this and I asked you your name? I feel silly. But if you've just updated your name, thank you. Vanessa says, I'm about to make some pumpkin cookies later today with all these food talk. Make them. Are you going to make them special pumpkin cookies? Are you going to add special ingredients to them as well? And Courtney says, okay, got to get back to my task. See you later. No problem, Courtney. Have a fantastic Sunday. I hope your sprints go fantastically well. We have made it to the end of the, I was going to say sprints, end of the comments. We have got 15 minutes until we head over to Coda's. I might leave it here. I might end it here for us today. So we can, oh, my bad. That's not what I wanted to do. And now I need to, I'm going to have to go all the way back and find that comment so that it's not highlighted, because such is life. Hold, please. And it would be fitting that it's the one about under the influence. You would think, where is it? There we are. Found it. You didn't see anything. That was nothing. Stephanie says spice drops and oatmeal cream pies are notorious right now. Oh, not notorious. Nutritious right now. I added my name after the last bit. Okay. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, was that all there all the time? Because I do that. I don't know if it's my dyslexia. Sometimes I skip words and don't see things and then go back. I was like, oh, it was there all along. Was it? Or was it like a magic trick? But okay, fantastic, good. So it's not me imagining stuff. No problem. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of more. Helen tries to do things. Welcome. How are you? What are you up to today? Welcome. What are you reading? Are you taking part in NetGalley November? Or are you reading something else? And where are you? We have Elise's. Hey. How are you, my love? Zach says, now I'll make a pudding au chimère, which is a French-Canadian maple syrup cake. Okay, I'm going to ask a question. Do outside of, I was going to say Britain, do people have cake with custard? Is that a thing outside? Because whenever I have cake or anything cakey, like mostly cake, like sponge cake, I feel like it's just, it has to have custard. Sometimes I can do cream, but custard, like it's the combination between the two of them. It's just a must. And it's like one of the best comfort foods. It's funny, I was I was on TikTok the other day and somebody was talking about roast. Like, I've been wanting a roast, like I wasn't lying. And somebody was saying about how Britain is really good at making comfort food. And I was like, that's actually not, it's quite true actually, because we've got some recipes and some dishes that are really simple but nice. But yeah, cake and custard. I love me some cake and custard. Oh, I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. Apologies. I think I clicked on your, because I started it earlier before we went on the sprint, and I couldn't find it because I deleted it from the starred section. So ignore me. Zach says cake and ice cream is common for birthdays in the US. Yeah, I feel like it's more common for like cake and ice cream outside of the UK. We do have it here, but like cake and custard is definitely, I feel like I'm missing out if you've never had cake and custard. No. Helen says, I'm reading Koa. It's a single volume manga. Is it Koa or Kawa? Volume manga, and it's so cute and actually funny. I should do NetGalley in November. I have several I need to get through. Join us. You're more than welcome. We are here all month to help you through the arcs. I have finally started making a little bit of a dent on mine. So yes, please join us. We have a Discord as well. The link is in the description box. And if you do have some, share what they are. Oh, Hayley. Jam roly-poly with custard. It is. Stephanie says frozen custard is rare, but donuts we do with creamy custard. Ooh. Frozen custard. I don't think I've ever had frozen custard. Okay, this might sound silly, but is frozen custard just not ice cream? Is it not just ice cream? Or is that me being silly? Huh. But yeah. Oh, Hayley. Jam roly-poly. Do you know my favorite is apple crumble and custard, or I don't know what if other, I don't know if it's a London thing, but like a Tottenham cake with custard. And I feel like a Tottenham cake, I feel like why that's special to me is because it reminds me of primary school, because that's pretty much what we would have like as a treat. But jam roly-poly, ooh, that sounds good. But yeah. Stephanie says, I think it's a thicker, creamier version of ice cream, almost like a gelato. I could do that. That would go well with an apple crumble. That could go well with an apple crumble. Vanessa says, oh my fucking God, I'm about to eat the grocery store. Don't eat it. Don't do that. But we all now have to share all of our desserts or our little snacks that we've been talking about in the Discord. All these cookies and that. Hayley says hot crumble with ice cream or cold crumble with custard. Hot crumble with oh. This shouldn't be difficult. This should not be difficult. Hot crumble with ice cream or cold crumble with custard. I'm not choosing because that's just mean. Both. Francesca, good night. Thank you for being here. Hopefully we'll see you again around. Like I said, we are here all month. Hope you got some good reading done. Yeah, get that sleep in. Sleep well. Yeah. Where are you based? If it's 11:50, so it should be Nicole. Probably Nicole. Coda and Nicole later on. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Take care. Have a good sleep. Okay, where are we? What time are we? We are at 2:54. 2:54. We've got 5 minutes until Coda. Thank you all for being here today. I didn't get a chance to do an outro. So there's that. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I hope you were able to get some reading done if you were able to. I know in America you're all waking up and whatnot. I hope you had a lovely breakfast, a lovely lunch, a lovely dinner wherever you are. I hope these sprints are going well for you, and you're making good progress on those arcs if you've got them. If you're not reading arcs and you're just making a dent in your on your long TBRs, that too is also fantastic. Francesca is in Japan. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. All amazing. Hopefully, when am I? I'm back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. GMT. So we've got some morning sprints for those of us in the UK. I know Mondays are a funny time, but yeah, thanks for all being here. You're all amazing. Thanks for all of the food talk and all of the cookies and the cocktails. I was going to say something. I'm not going to say. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to change my ways. I'm trying to change my ways. I didn't put Coda's link in, did I? That would help since we don't have a train to jump on. So let me do that. Let me do that. I feel like even though it's like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. Here is Coda's link. And he is up next. I might be on. I might join Coda, and see what trouble we can get up to together. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here so everybody can go have a potty break if they need it, stand up and stretch if they need it, refill their jugs. Elises, don't laugh because you know it's going to be trouble if it's me and Coda on screen. But yeah, refill, get a cuppa, get those cookies, those special cookies. Not the special cookies, but yeah. See, look, laughing. Hey, Jean, thank you. How are you today? What are you up to? I'm loving the blanket, by the way. I think I liked it on Instagram. It looks amazing. Yes, I'll see you on Coders. Zach says, as I've said before, why be innocent when you can? I'm trying to change my way. I'm trying to be a good girl. I'm trying to be a good girl. I don't want to be naughty anymore. I want to be good. I want to be good. That's fine, Jean. I hope you had a lovely sleep and a lovely rest. And Jean says, you and Coda are so... I'm trying to be good. I promise. I promise to be good. It's Coda's fault. Coda and Nicole are the naughty ones. I'm the good one. I just want to remind everybody that, okay? It's just pointing that out. So if anything naughty comes out of my mouth, it's not really me. Jean says, thank you. I tried so many different versions of the blanket, but finally happy with what I've got. It looks amazing. So I'm glad you settled on it. Elise is saying, Livia. Jean says, but you're so good at being... I mean, maybe that's the good part of me. you know, you know. If you're saying hi to Ulysses, promises, promises. It's not false promises. I'm trying. I know. Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna. We like a trier. We like a trier. What's this? Oh, laughing. Lisa, don't laugh. Okay. I love you all. I'm gonna see you over in Coders. Oh, wait. Love you all. At least she's tried to get me. I got it. No gang signs for us. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Anyway, take care. I'll see you on Coders in a little bit. Take care. Bye.